It's crazy what the difference the words, "it was a wonderful life," and "it is a wonderful life," really can do to a person. And this is the story of how those few little words ruined my holidays.
Do you hear me, Jason? I've come for you. I am the ghost of pets past. We have come to tell the tale of that poor dog you saw before. A life that could have been spared. A life that didn't have to be lost. Only if ignorance and ego would have been put to the side, that poor, innocent child could have been saved. I'm coming to you tonight to show you what your ignorance and ego has cost, in hopes that one day this will save someone else's pet. This is where the child you saw before sits, here in the ground, cold, not enjoying Christmas, not enjoying sausage and pancakes this morning, with cold in the ground, with nothing to be remembered but pictures and fond memories. All because your help was sought. Your help, Jason. Help that you were unable, unwilling, uneducated enough to give. We will never know. Wilson saw you twice. He was given pills, told to bring him back if he didn't progress. The day he was brought back, he said the same thing you said the first time. His heart sounds good. Give him these pills, bring him back in a few days. And if not, we'll do something else. Yet, 8 hours later, for being treated by you, in your care, with what you would probably deem a thorough inspection, which obviously you were wrong. This furry little friend, this furry member of the family, died in my arms. I'm no vet, but I would assume someone who knew what they were doing would have at least told the owner, maybe we should check for something. Maybe we should be concerned. Maybe this is serious. But nay, you said none of these things. You said give him these drops, bring him back in a few days if he is not well. But you yourself said his heart sounds fine, but I hear a little congestion over here. You did not suggest anything. I, the layman, trusted in you, the supposed doctor. And that night, my friend, my fur child, left this realm. I called you in your office and told you of his sudden passing, thinking that maybe you would miss something that would harm someone else's pet. Did you call back? Did you ever respond? That was the 3rd of December. It is now the 23rd. 20 days have passed. And still, no correspondence from you, my sir. I sent you Facebook messages. And yes, I laid blame at your feet. I told you I wanted to understand, to know how you could have missed this. What could it have possibly been? Were other people's pets in danger? Have I heard from you? Still, no. When I replied again and said, really? No reply? Nothing. I've heard nothing. I told my tale on your Google page, and it's still yet nothing. So you obviously do not care about people's pets. The only thing I can say that you did successfully is process my Visa card. Jolly good, sir. Jolly good. So on this Christmas Eve, I'm asking all who have a pet of the past due to the negligence of Dr. Jason Milholland. Holland, I don't know how you say your name. I honestly don't care either. I ask you to either repost this video or share a picture of your deceased beloved pet on their page, on Twitter. I want him to see the faces that he refused to save. I want him to look in the mirror and ask, do I know what I'm doing? Should I really be doing this? Maybe he's fine with cattle. Maybe he's fine with sheep, goats. But if you consider your pet part of your family, I implore you to never, ever seek the care of Jason Mulholland at Macon Veterinary Clinic. You will dig a grave in the rocky, hard Missouri ground as I had, with no warning, with no advice, no suggestions of going to Columbia, no suggestions of running tests. I had the financial means to do anything possible to save Wilson. He was like a son to me. But because of the pure ineptitude of Jason, 8 hours after seeing him, I was left with a dead friend in my arms and a cold, dark hole to bury him in that needed to be dug. I'm not doing this to shame him. I'm doing this so your pet doesn't die. I could give a shit about that fucking asshole. But I do care about your pet. I don't want anyone else to be blindsided by the death of their loved one like I was. There was no suggestion that this would happen. It was, give him a few drops, he'll be fine in a day. His heart sounds great. I quote, his heart sounds great. So I, the ghost of pets past, am here to warn you to avoid the Macon Veterinary Clinic and Dr. And I don't even like using that word because I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. Jason Milhausen. Do not let your pets be seen by him. Drive past. Go to Kirksville, La Plata, Columbia. Fuck, drive to St. Louis if you have to. Do not let this man treat your pet if your pet is part of your family. If your pet receives Christmas gifts, if he gets his own 4-piece McNugget when you go to McDonald's, if he sleeps in the bed with you, if he has his own spot, this man is not the man to treat your friend. This man will kill your friend as he did mine. And you will have to dig a grave in your backyard. So thank you, Jason, for bringing me nothing but sorrow, sadness, depression, and anger this holiday season. Your ineptitude, and then your lack of care afterwards, still not responding 3 weeks later, to just give me some sort of explanation, something I could wrap my head around. No, nothing. Just Visa payment cleared, $37.85 or whatever it was, times 2. I hope you buy a holiday ham or turkey, and I hope you undercook it, and I hope it gives you the shits. You've ruined my fucking holidays and my birthday in the foreseeable future. Because your fucking ego couldn't say, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you should take him somewhere else. So the people of the internet, if you're reading this, post your picture of your pets, past, present. If you think that they got mistreatment by the hands of Jason or the Macon Veterinary Clinic, post them. Post them and tell us what happened. People need to know that these people do not know what they're doing. I'm sorry to bring sadness to you on Christmas Eve. But I would rather bring 5 seconds of sadness now, you watching this video, than you to have to go through what I did through because you trust this man as I did. I thought he was a professional. He is obviously not. A professional would at least have the decency to call and say, I'm sorry, maybe this is what happened. Maybe this, maybe that. Something. They would have the decency to say, yes, I'm sorry. We missed something. But I have not heard a word. Nothing. I've reached out to them multiple times. I've left messages. I've left Facebook messages. I've left posts on their Google. Anywhere that I can contact them, I have. I have not gone in to see them because I don't want to see him in the flesh. I just wanted an explanation of how he can miss, how this dog that he claimed had a strong heart could die in my arms 8 hours after being seen by him. Just don't take your pets to them. Go somewhere else, please. Because this right here is where they'll end up. This is what the Macon Vet Clinic does.